Well, hello everybody and welcome back to the bench. Well, you know I couldn't just leave well enough alone with that Carver C19. This is the second one, not the first one from the first video, but this is the one that had all the jacks that were broken off. And here's one of them that I removed. And you can see back here by the by the big holes in the back of it that I have removed those, and actually I've come up with a solution for it with a little bit of help from my nephew and his 3D printer. So we'll see that in a little bit. So we're going to go through this thing. We're going to fix the problem with the jacks. We're going to fix the power supply on this one. We're going to do a recap, and then we're going to run this thing through its paces and see just how well this thing can perform. So if that's an interesting video to you, it sounds interesting, stay tuned, and that's what we'll be doing. Okay, so after a lot of work and a lot of help from my nephew Ian, who is a genius on computers and 3D printers and all kinds of things like that, we came up with this. It's a 3D printed adapter block for these jacks, and these are very high quality. These are made by Switchcraft. They're all solid. They're not like pieced together. They're all one solid forged piece. They're made out of a brass base metal, and then they're very thick gold plated. They're actually pretty expensive. They're about $3 a piece, as opposed to those ones you get from China that are a lot less. But they fit directly in here, and then this plate snaps in just like this. And you can see it fits in there perfect. So all these broken connectors like this here, and these ones that are all missing all of their plugs and so forth, they're gone, and they're replaced with these nice gold Switchcraft, and they'll never come loose and they'll never wear out. Now on the inside, this is what they look like. If we can get some light on the subject and quit spilling everything. You could see right there how we have them all connected. So it turned out really good. Now, we recapped it all, and wherever we had signal path or whatever, we used the Nichicon fine gold like I normally use. We used some nice high temperature capacitors around this power supply. I was not able to use a set of those buck converters, and the reason being is because of the negative supply. They do make negative, but I could not find a dedicated negative buck supply for exactly for this. So what we did was we removed these, put the 2 amp instead of the 1.5 amp version of the voltage regulators in here, put heatsink compound between the ICs and the heatsink to give better heat transfer. We then upgraded the capacitors to 105 degree up here, and these ones are actually 125 degree C capacitors, these blue ones. And then these are automotive grade film capacitors, so they can take a lot of high temperature and not be affected. So no matter how hot this gets, the caps will last a very long time. These do get warm, but not anywhere near the maximum operating temperature for these 78 12s and 79 12s. So that's all good. Cleaned all the controls, tested everything out, and this thing works just like the other one now, works perfectly. So this one's ready to wrap up, and we now have 2 good preamps that are ready to go. So I just thought I'd give you a short update on this project, and got a lot more coming here down the line. So stay tuned, and as always, I wish you all peace, joy, happiness, and good health in your lives, and we'll see you soon. Take care.